Yeah, I should have read the first verse. Forgive me for that. But this is Psalms 83:1. It says, "Keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Most High." Right, the Lord, he's not keeping silence because he has his prophets, man. All right, condemning Esau, Edom. All right, telling you devils and you other nations your future, man. All right, or gathering the Lord's elect. At the same time, condemning you devils, man. Telling your world's coming to an end. You're not going to establish your new world order. The Lord's not with your new world order. You're only going to get so far. Okay? The Lord not with it. Look at the Tower of Babel. Great city that all these nations they try to build. Big tower they try to build. So they can escape the judgment from the Most High. The Lord wasn't with it. That's why he changed the language. So y'all won't understand each other, man. The Lord not with the new world order, man. Okay? You devils only going to get so far with your plans. Okay? But let's end it here in Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." Right. What is the hour of temptation? The hour of temptation is that chip where every single soul on earth has to come with a decision of whether he wants to save his life or lose it, or whether he wants to take the chip or not. This is what's going to test every single person's character, every single soul's faith, including ours. But like it says in the beginning, because we have kept the word of the Lord's patience, we have kept this truth. All right? The Lord's going to deliver us from that. All right? What we need to survive, the Lord's going to provide and give us what we need to continue to survive until he gets us out of here, man. All right? But it says, the last part says, "which shall come upon all the worlds." All right? You have in the Greek, you have three different Greek words for worlds. One of them is cosmos, which goes into the world of Israel. All right. Another one is aeon, which goes into a period of time. And in this case, it goes into the habitable earth, which goes into the whole wide world, every single person. Okay? That's how we know when you go to John 3:16, that's how you know it's not referring to the whole world, because that world there is cosmos, which is into whole which goes into the world of Israel, certain segment, certain group. That group is the nation of Israel. When the disciples asked, "When's the end of this world?" You look that world up. The Greek word for that is aeon, which goes into a period of time, an age. When you look this world up, this is oikumene, which goes into the habitable earth. So this our temptation come upon the whole wide world, and that's the point. We're seeing these different nations going along with digitally, man. All right, which is gonna come upon America, which is gonna come to America, man. These elites, they like to do test runs. They do things gradually. They don't just forcefully all right, here, dollar crash, put the chip. They do things gradually, man. They do test runs. China's a big test ground that they do, man. All right. Different nations of Africa, we're seeing them doing it in Mexico, in UK. All right, these nations are following suit. These nations are getting ready to put a device, the RFID chip, into their citizens. Okay? So it says, "which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." Which a lot of people are going to fail this test. The only ones that are going to get through it is the elect. So with that, I hope you are edified. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rachakodash. Shalom.